In this video, we are comparing these. The Nike Zoom Fly 5 against the Saucony Endorphin Speed 3. What is up everybody and welcome to FORDY Runs and FORDY Runs HQ. Now, I have decided that in these summer months, we are not going to be putting the studio together. Why? Because it's too hot to film in here. Now, we don't have a proper studio here at FORDY Runs, which may surprise some of you, but we are not a media company, so we don't have access to a studio. This is my study that I'm filming these in, and it's really hot in the summer months, so I'm sacking off the studio, and we're going to be making some videos without all the cool background. Let me know in the comments. Do you care? Probably not. But I wanted to make this video about these two because I think it's pretty obvious which one I'm going to choose, but I wanted you to understand the differences between them and why this is such a fundamental error by Nike. Okay, so Saucony Endorphin Speed 3, Nike Zoom Fly 5, both training shoes, marketed as training shoes. One's got a carbon-ish plate in it, one's got a TPU plate in it. One weighs as much as this house, the other doesn't. 8mm drop, 5mm drop, I think, can't remember. Both have got sort of mesh uppers, but this is like as warm as the sun. The Zoom Fly 5, so I'm not beating on it 100%, has, I would say, arguably a better outsole than the Speed 3, although this has been improved. But the outsole on this is good, but obviously it does add to the weight. Both fit true to size. What else? So we've got Power Run PB in the Speed 3, and we've got ZoomX scraps in the Zoom Fly, but there's no ZoomX feel here to this midsole at all. It's got a carrier foam on it, SRO2, to add some durability to the shoe, but it's not very ZoomX-y at all. Okay, so they're the stats and features real briefly, but I wanted to this video make the point about what's fundamentally wrong with this shoe compared to this shoe. So when you're looking for a training shoe, I would say you're looking for something that does everything and does everything pretty well. You want something that can do different aspects of your running, whether you're couch to 5K or training for a marathon. You want something that can take you through the journey. Also the shoe hopefully can then take you through to race day, because not everyone's got a lot of money to spend on shoes. £145, £165. You're probably only going to want to purchase one of these, right? And this is the inherent problem with the Zoom Fly. Not only does it compromise you in training because of the weight, the heat that it generates from the shoe, but it just doesn't give you as many options as something like the Speed 3. Now, with this shoe being 11.3 ounces, it really lacks performance in the speedier sessions that you need to do. Now, the weight's not so much of an issue on a daily trainer, I would say, or something that's maybe you're just using for easy miles, but when you've got something with a carbon plate in it, you want something that's a bit more lively, a bit more racy. You're hopefully going to be using that over, say, multiple of different efforts. But 11.3 ounces in a UK 9.5 is way too heavy for a shoe in which you want to be using for your workouts. And even on race day, there's no way you could use this. Well, you could do, but on race day, there's just better options. What ideally you're looking for is something like this, under 9 ounces. It's got the flex of a TPU plate, so it's not as rigid, and it's it's going to do you some favours, but it's not going to give you that load of the plate versus the TPU plate. It's much more forgiving. You've got a great lightweight Power Run PB midsole in the shoe, which will give you that feedback, but it will just energise your runs, and it's got a relatively breathable upper on it. The outsole's questionable, I appreciate that, but they have improved it. But with this shoe, you are able then to do everything and do everything well, and you can race in this shoe. So it does give you all the elements you need when spending £165 on a training and competition shoe. And this is where this shoe falls down. It is fundamentally flawed. So Nike really need to up their game. The next percent is unbelievable. Hands down fastest shoe, and the Alpha Fly 2 is hands down the best marathon shoe in my view. But this is again like their daily trainers. It's absolute rubbish. I'll be honest with you. 11.3 ounces. I mean, just think about it. And the Zoom X in it is non-existent. It really isn't. You get nothing back from this shoe. So avoid this shoe at all costs, people. It really is a waste of money. Have a look at the Speed 3 and some of the other shoes out there, but really avoid this shoe.